Shalom and welcome back. Now we're going to be talking about what verb form to use when speaking. In this segment, we're only going to be focusing upon the past and the future form. We're not going to do the present. The present we'll do by itself in a separate video. And that's just because in these forms, the past and future, they are specifically, you're going to be using pronouns connected to verbs. So we have to think about how do we speak, how do we use these words, because in English when you're speaking you're not using I and the verb together, you're using separate words separately, using I will go, I should go, I might go, I went, and you're thinking in English as I is just a pronoun and then the verb is just a separate word. Where in this, we don't have that. We have it where we collide the words together, and that creates the I went statement in English. In Hebrew. So when we're looking at this, let's look at, for example, when I talk. So when I talk, this is when I want to talk about myself. When I want to say the things about what I did. So here we have the word shamarti. I heard. Or I listened, okay? I heard, shamati. If I said ani shamati, you're actually emphasizing yourself. So you don't need to use this unless you want to emphasize yourself. For example, if you said ani shamati, it's like I know, I got it, I heard it, all right? If we're just wanting to say I heard, you say shamati, I heard. So shamati, I heard. If I want to talk about what I will do, we use the word in the future forms, like Eshmor, I will guard. Eshmor et habayit, I will guard the house. Eshmor et hayeled, I will guard the child. Okay? This is the future form. And as you can see, I don't need to add I to it. It's already incorporated with the verb. But if I use I in the past or in the future, we're actually really, like I said, we're trying to overly emphasize the concept of I. We really don't need to, okay? So that's only in the separate cases if we're trying to emphasize. Now let's look at the actual next one, which we're going to say when I talk about others, okay? When I talk about others, these are the forms we're going to be using. Now, we have to use the pronoun he, she, and they when we're talking in the past tense. When we're talking the future tense, we don't, but in the past tense, it is necessary, okay? And we're going to see this, for example, halach. Halach means went, as well as halcha, went, and halchu means went. But in Hebrew, there's a separation. We say he, she, and they. So hu halach is how we would perform this sentence. Hu halach, he went. When I want to talk about a girl, I would say he halcha, she went. He halcha, she went. When I want to talk about boys and girls collectively, in the past tense, there's only one verb form. So in this one, we're going to be saying hem halchu, they went. Hen halchu, they went for girls. So hem halchu for boys, hen halchu for girls. And that's going to incorporate my past tense form over here. When I want to talk in the future, I don't need my pronouns now because I have my pronouns attached to it and I can utilize the sentence just as it is. So if I wanted to say Moshe, for example, and I want to use him in the future, remember we're talking about others, okay? So Moshe yiskor, Moshe will remember. Okay, Moshe is the third person masculine form. So I'm using my third person masculine form in the future of what is going to happen. Remember, this is what happened, this is what is going to happen, or what will take place. Okay, so Moshe yiskor, Moshe will remember. Sarah tiskor, Sarah will remember. So here we have this thing that it can be complicated because we're saying, man, I'm so confused. We have to just remember the form has to match your noun or whatever noun you're using, okay? So whether it's a person, specifically or a person that's not specific. So if I used the word yelda would be a girl, and therefore this is the girl form. So yeled yiskor, a child will remember. Yelda tiskor, a child for girl will remember. We just have to remember these forms are incorporated by the base of the subject of the pronoun is either masculine or feminine. Okay. Now when we're going to the plurals, we have yiktavu. Yiktavu is they will write. So we're going to be saying, like, for example, Moshe and Sarah yiktavu. Moshe and Sarah will write. Or Moshe v'Yona. Moshe and Yona yiktavu will write. When we go to here, this is for the plural feminine, where this is for masculine and masculine and feminines together, where this is only the feminine one. So if we're going to talk about just 2 girls or 1,000 girls, you would say Sarah v'Leah tik tovena. Sarah and Leah will write. Or Sarah, Leah, v'Rachel v'Yudia tik tovena. They, Sarah, Rachel, and Yuvena will write. And so this is our plural form for this. So we just have to remember that when I want to speak, I have to use these forms. Whether it's I want to speak of something that happened, or I want to speak of something that is going to be. When I want to talk about others, I want to use the forms of what happened, or using the forms of what will be. Remember and bring the connection that the forms of what happened, this is the boy form, this is the girl form, and here, this is the connective boy and girl form for future.